Hi everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing another VOD review. This is actually for Froggy. Once again, we're with Froggy. Froggy's alt account this time, and we do have a better skin. I like it. Thank you so much. We got rid of that horrible cobalt. We're with Imp, and I love the cute little like Omnic weapon charm as what they got with it as well. It's really, really cute. So I'm gonna read out what Froggy's put. So don't really remember what happened with that round, but I know it's super close loss, and it was a Masters free lobby. Huge. So obviously huge climb, Froggy. Really, really great. I believe if we played better, we could have won it. Please go through my decision making in general so I can really try to climb further in Masters. So first of all, Froggy, huge, obviously, climb, because obviously, we've been evolving like Froggy a lot, going from like plat to diamond. We're now in Masters, which is kind of insane. So we're going to be looking at kind of like how we can, like look at our decision making and stuff like that, I guess, in this VOD. Once again, you guys can get your own VOD reviews, leave for 5,000 channel points. I do them on my Twitch on Mondays, but I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. You're more than welcome to come and say hello to my lovely community, or you can lurk. It's completely whatever you feel like is best for you, basically. So I guess we'll kind of like just get started straight into the VOD. Looking at our comp, we have ourselves a Farah, so obviously, we're probably going to end up like playing with the Farah quite far up in the air. Hanzo, we can obviously damage with storm arrows. And very much Ryan, obviously if he's like close brawl with someone, we can definitely do stuff. But the majority of the time we're going to probably like focus on the Farah, which is completely fine. First of all, love how you're like using these like small like guardian angel like super jumps in order to keep yourself up in the air under the cover. That's really, really nice. Ooh, okay, I don't like this though, okay? With like, I know to kind of like, I've just posted a TikTok about like how to play with Farahs and stuff like that, and how you should be trying to utilize like small guardian angels and like making sure that you're like not using these big movements. This is kind of like one of them times where you can make a little bit more of a bigger movement and like go away. The reason is because I don't want you to drop down here because you know they're going to be rotating from underneath. You're making yourself a target right now to this Hanzo. You would basically either want to kind of like GA yourself so you're like hovering up here, or you want to GA so you're like over here basically. But yeah, Joe with Farah, we have no comms. Yeah, that's fine. So it's very much you have to kind of like predicts. So obviously Hanzo's fallen. I would very much just stay with your Farah right now. Nice. Lovely heals onto the Rhine. So obviously Life Weaver's not here. I'd go and follow up with Farah now. Very nice. Like this decision making. Very nice. While you're kind of like GAing through, by the way, because I like this, by the way. I love how you kind of like leave the Rhine to go and like help the Farah. Really, really nice. Lovely damage boost. A lovely like position and everything. As you're doing so, be sure that we're just pinging the Mercy, just to make sure that everyone kind of like can see and knows where the Mercy is and where she's going, just so you're able to pick her off. I'm guessing the Farah will be able to go pick her off, which is really, really nice. Life moves up falling, but suppose that's not really your problem. I definitely would just help clear up the Orisa. Go and res now. Go and res. Nice, really, really nice. Love how you ping it as well to let everyone know that you're going to res. Nice, obviously rotation up to the high. Ooh, a little bit messy there though. Obviously we need it to go up onto the high. Nice. I would have made this a GA up onto this high ground rather than GAing yourself forward, as you are at a really big risk of being obviously taken out by the dynamite, like how the Farah did basically. So instead of like GAing yourself up, try to GA yourself up and around, because this like piece of cover is such a good piece of cover, because obviously it's on like the same level. You could also just jump across this high ground. It's really, really nice. So I'd flick myself up to be here preemptively on the just in case, okay? Obviously nice heals on the Farah. Well, I would literally just stand here and just heal her. Like how obviously you go to heal her as soon as you need to. Love how you play your cover up so you need to rotate. Really nice. Just as you're rotating, make sure that we're flicking our beam onto the Hanzo, just so you can like top him up really, really nicely, because obviously he's gonna like still like help apply some pressure and everything. So as you do this rotation, just flick your healing beam onto him, and then you can go back to playing with your Farah once you've rotated. It just kind of like makes your life Weaver's job a little bit easier, especially because he's playing with a very aggressive. Ooh, okay. Playing with a very aggressive Rhine. Let's quickly rewind this because I want to see how we can make this rotation a bit better. So obviously it talks about this. Love how you waited behind the card before you rotated. Very nice. Obviously we talked about there. Right. So okay. This all kind of comes down from this little super jump here, right? You have to think to yourself, with my Farah that's here now, my Farah will be wanting to go aggressive, because when Farah is playing against double hit scan, she has to go in aggressive, because Farah can't just sit here and just play passively like, like this, okay? Because especially in these lobbies, they're just gonna, the hit scans just get healed up like straight away, and it's going to do nothing, okay? Like your follower is just gonna sit here and just spam people out, and just, you know, they'll be giving each other both like health, you know, ult charge and everything, right? So whenever you see Farah's looking to go forward, I want you to GA and be forward with her here, right? Then obviously she ends up falling. I don't like you falling here because you are just falling in the middle of the team. If you need to fall to go into the room, okay? So then you are just safe, and then what Farah's gonna do is Farah's gonna work around and then come up onto the soldier right now. So if you play in this room with him, like if you just, if you play around, like you just drop yourself, play in here, and then go full up on the Farah, then you will be able to essentially, like, you'll just hover about here while the Farah ends up contesting, and then bada bing, bada boom kind of thing. I think my priority issues can be seen a lot in this VOD. I think I die here, lol. Well, obviously, with Farahs, it can be quite hard to prioritize other people, especially if they're playing against double hit scan and they have a Mercy like this, okay? This is probably, you are going to have to spend your entire life trying to keep up with this Farah, which is completely fine, because obviously if your Farah wants to play Farah, you just essentially just have to work around your cover and make sure that she's not falling too often kind of thing, basically. But we'll keep going. So obviously I talked about that, yeah. Can you see how we end up kind of like just dropping and just making ourselves like a big target? If we drop and play in the room, it gives us a second of cover, keep our beam on, and then we can GA, and then just, all you have to do is literally flick yourself up onto this high ground, because nobody's on this high ground right now, and obviously, you know, Farah's going to be focusing the soldier, so soldier's going to be focused on getting the Farah, right? So we just need to play our cover a tiny bit more there. Remember, we don't, like, even if you lose sight or lose LOS or like lose beam range of your Farah for like a second, she should be like honestly like 5 that second basically. So make sure that you're valuing your life over just like really like being like, I need to help my Farah, I need to pocket my Farah kind of thing, alright? I used to remember that I can't get away with bad rotations as much as I could in Diamond. Yeah, exactly. What I think there's a big difference between, cause the biggest differences I can see in gameplay is when you go from like Diamond to Masters and then Masters to GM. That's where you see a lot of people being stuck in Masters and stuff. Ooh, okay. That's where you end up seeing a lot of people stuck in Masters and everything. Just purely because there is a complete shift between like Diamond to Masters and then Masters to GM. So you just have to kind of like just be really cautious with where you're going. Now, I want to talk about this. I don't like how you jumped yourself up onto here. I liked how you were just playing down or around. This was completely fine. I love this rotation though, rotating up and above like this. This is a good rotation. I like this one, okay? So, it's completely fine for you just, just play around this like little cover, like this kind of thing. Obviously, see your Farah will go up. Really nice J to go out and help her, and then you end up going up here. Perfect rotation. I want to see what happens now though. Nice how you disconnect your beam. I would stay where you are. Like, because remember, if you're safe, stay in that space, okay? Yes, you want to be with your Farah and you want to help her. But right now, if you end up GAing to her, there's this arrest that's just come out, and obviously these doors are going to be opened. So you're going to be at such a bigger risk if you rotate over here, rather than you just staying here. All you have to do here is just hold your angelic descent, just kind of like hover around, use this like little sign as cover. Oh, Farah's going for barrage. Okay, I can just refresh my GA and play up here, maybe like on these roofs or something like that. And you can damage boost this Farah, okay? So you essentially just want to kind of like, once again, you just want to play your cover, keep in that safe space, and just keep going. Nice damage boost though. Nice heals at the end. Nice GA. Love how we don't slingshot or anything, it's just a straight GA. Nice. I would have just done kind of, what I would have done here is, instead of you just kind of like hovering straight down here, try to use your angelic descents to move yourself and then do GAs, because obviously it's all well and good, like, you know, using your short GAs and make sure you're not using these, you know, like small super jumps and stuff like that to try and keep up with her. But you could also use your flights. You know when you got that 1.5 seconds where you kind of like sat there doing nothing? Use that 1.5 seconds to rotate yourself like this. Because obviously Farah's gone in, so Farah's going to clear space for you. So what you do here is you use your angelic descent to rotate, and then, oh, Farah's going in, bam, you could just use a straight GA here and then just stop it like on this high ground. So the Farah can end up like getting the Mercy, okay? Just so we can stay with her a little bit longer. That's how we.
Not the limit.
Just give me a second. just give me a second. I've just seen something that I wish to watch. That Ryan is mad. Basically, people didn't know what happened, by the way. Ryan hit a really, like, big shatter and then got pulled back. Anyways, we'll focus back on Froggy now. This is obviously the main part of the board. Anyways, so I like your positioning here. Obviously, it talks about using your ideal set to rotate round there. Like how you're, helping your forward. Love this rotation back. I love how you don't drop forward there and you drop back. Beautiful, really good, like, discipline there. Because I see a lot of Mercy just really, really focus up onto the forward and be like, forward, right? And then you're like, you're dropping to LOS for everyone, right? Love how you play back and wait for the forward to come back to you. Really, really nice. I think I've seen Lacey just walking around the enemy team. It's a bit funky. Okay, I'm waiting for that. Nice. Oh. Okay. Okay, I feel as though we get a little bit, like, lost because of the spinning Ryan. Let's quickly go back because I want to talk about what we could do there. Because, yeah, it's all well and fun, obviously, to watch this spinning round Ryan. But at the same time, we also need to be, like, just making sure that we're also, we know our own positioning. So it's completely fine, right? Okay, we know now Arissa's going to start pushing in. So where should we go? We need to already be starting backing off because whenever Rissas start pushing in, they'll want to be, like, really, really aggressive. You cannot get this res off because of how aggressive the Rissa is and also where the forest positioned. Unless if your hands are hits like 4 headshots onto this Arissa that starts clearing out everyone else, you're not going to be able to get this res off, okay? So we need to back off early. Be pre-prepared and back off early here. We back off early. So if you back off early here, you will be on these stairs. Okay, you also don't need to damage his hands, the Hanzo ult because you cannot damage his Hanzo ult, so just heal him throughout it and just, like, stand here. Because then it saves you from being obviously booped up by the Bob because the Bob will just, like, kind of, like, run through you basically, so it's completely fine. Nice, obviously, helping the Hanzo and everything. Nice rotation here, but obviously we don't get picked off. So it would have been much better if we just held back here. Obviously Hanzo goes in, you just have to kind of say to yourself, okay, Hanzo's dead there, and we could have rotated out early. We could be with these guys right now. Yeah, Defo got distracted by the Ryan. He was mesmerizing. I love it. But yeah, Froggy, just play your life a little bit more there, and making sure that we're preempting the Orisa wants to come in. Okay, we're playing back. Biz will keep going. Nice, so you didn't end up going to the Hanzo there. I was just about to say you don't need to go into the Hanzo there. Very nice. Damage boost obviously here. We can't really do anything. At this point, I would maybe do a GA in to come and help the Life Weaver and back out. Just so we need to keep him up because obviously, the Ryan, because we need our Life Weaver to keep up Ryan so then we can stay with we can stay with the Widow. This ride is making me giggle. Love how far back you're playing right now, though. This is really, really nice. My only thing, we can improve this positioning by actually playing here instead of playing back here. The reasoning is because if this Ashe, like, decides to coach God up, she has LOS of 2 of you guys. However, if you stand on the stairs, like here, she doesn't have LOS of you because you have these boxes in the way and everything. It means you can still enable your Widow, but also gives you the option, like the quick option to be able to go back out to your, to go back out to your team and stuff like that. So, like, if you need to go and help your Life Weaver and stuff like that. So, I like where you're positioned, but we could adjust it a tiny bit more, just make it a little bit better by playing here. Alright, but we keep going. So we see cast, which is completely fine. I would still be damage boosting Widow here up until your cast peaks. The reason is because right now, who is the person that's going to get value, like at least maybe some value out of your blue beam? It will be your, it'll be your Widow, okay? So it is completely fine if you play at max beam range and like play around here, completely fine. But I would damage boost her, just to allow her to get, maybe a few more shots off and stuff like that. Like she could very easily like kill this Mercy right now, okay? Allow her to do that until the cast is about to leave your LOS, then go up to the cast, because the cast will obviously then start fighting like here, basically, right? Which you want to be there for. So just once again, just applying that tiny bit more damage boost. But we keep going. Nice cancel. Ooh, okay. Don't like that rotation though, okay? if Cass drops here and you see the Ashe coach gone up, just leave. Just leave and go to your, just drop down here to where you are, basically. You end up obviously taking out the dynamite damage because we're like, oh, should we not? And then obviously we don't end up seeing the Ashe, okay? We should always know that Ashe always loves to sit up on this high ground, okay? So I want you to essentially just leave this Cass right now. That's his own problem. And you return to your Widow. But do it like the safer way. Alright, but we'll keep going. Like how you're playing out in the way. So you end up playing the cover. Ashen's coming, that's completely fine. Make sure you got your beam on your life weaver here. Okay. Feels like we're getting a little bit lost. Let's back it out. Let's have a look. So Cass gets javelined off, and we can see the Ashe, and we can hear the Ashe above us, okay? We back off. We play here. We sit, we damage boost. Now, because the dynamite isn't damage boosted, you can kind of tell with how fast your health is going down. You don't need to be going into LOS of the tree here to get extra health because you are actually completely fine, okay? So you just stand in your safety, play here. Play here, play here, play here, play here. Okay, oh, the Ashe is behind. Love how you readjust here. This is very, very nice movement from you to readjust. She gets taken out, completely fine. Okay, I would not GA here. I would literally just, once again, I would just stay here because you don't need to GA right now. You can help both people here by just staying where you are. Lifeweaver, okay, like we can help Lifeweaver once again by just kind of standing here. We can actually make a little bit more of a rotation here, just walking it. Now, you need to have your beam onto your Lifeweaver here, so you can help him out. Because what happens is he'll put his little platform up, you want to GA while he's doing so, and then it gives us options, right? What you would do here is you would be able, because you'll see him dash as well in a second onto the other high ground. As he's doing this, you can GA. All you need to do here is just GA, and then just allow yourself just to crouch up here, like probably like here-ish, right? Because your team is kind of like rotated around weirdly, right? So you need to follow Lifeweaver up. You just crouch here, help him kind of rejuvenate like a little bit, and then you see Cass has got this really nice like kind of flank angle right now. You then go and help the Cass. Okay, I was hoping to go on the platform with Lifeweaver, but he literally zoomed up so fast. Literally the platform goes up so quickly, and Lifeweavers will use their platforms extremely what's it called, selfishly a lot of the time, because at the moment this Lifeweaver needs it for his survivability. So all you need to do here is literally just wait for him to kind of like jump across, which is what he'll end up doing, because he won't want to sit up on this platform because this will get destroyed like extremely quickly. So he'll have to dash away. You essentially GA as he's doing that dash as well. You crouch here for a second, and then you can then go and help these guys in a sec. All right. What's happening is when you get a little bit lost, and you're like, ah, and then obviously, you know, everyone focuses you. All right. Obviously, both supports are going down now. I don't know what's really gonna happen now, to be fair. I guess they end up capping it, which is fair enough. Keep going. Overall, Froggy, this isn't like your fault at all. I think maybe we could have done a little bit more on that last team fight, definitely. But so far, like you're performing really, really well. Like you're doing the right things and stuff. This is completely not your fault. Love how obviously you flick away and then you play here. Really, really nice. Nice damage boost. Obviously can't help Ryan. He needed to reset a lot sooner. When Widows grapple up, do not GA to them. What Widows will do, or Ashes will do quite often, is they will just grapple just to get a shot and then just plummet straight down. You will see it happen a lot with Widows. You'll see it happen a lot with Ashes, right? Unless if your Widow is grappling forward, in which case you will not want to grapple forward in this kind of scenario. But like you have to essentially, if she's grappling forward, you go. If she's grappling vertical upwards, stay where you are, because you essentially just need to stand here with your blue beam on, even if she's like half HP or something like that. Just once again, like just put the damage boost on, allow her to get that, you know, that shot off, and then obviously you can heal her up when she gets down. You G'ing yourself up is going to make you a target to Ashe and like Soldier and everyone, alright? So yeah, just need to hop back down. Right, so keep going. Nice heals, we need to help Lifeweaver. Nice. That's fine. I love your decision making there. Really good decision making. You realize how healthy your Lifeweaver is, and you realize, okay, I don't need to actually help him. Lovely decision making there. I love it. My only thing is, instead of like being where you are, try to kind of like play the stairs now, because you don't know whether the Ashe has like come up to here to like start aggressing it. Same thing again, if the Ashe peaks, you're like really an easy target. If you, however, play on the stairs and you crouch down, if obviously the Widow ends up getting picked off, you can just hop down here and you're like directly under her, okay? Just once again, we need to be kind of like position. What I want you to do, Froggy, is I want you to position on the just in case your DPS loses the duel. Because then if you're positioned ready to escape on the just in case, you have so much of a better chance of being able to survive. Alright, we'll keep going. Nice damage boost. Try to obviously, damage boost that cast nade. I would start going forward a little bit with him now. Like, you can definitely GA yourself forward and play with the cast now, because obviously your cast is taking like a really aggressive angle. So I would definitely like GA myself forward and play with the cast right now. Remember, Widow has a one shot. Nice. Can't do anything for your Widow. Just took a really bad position. I'd res now. Nice. Very nice. Love how you waited for it. Was gonna save big. Try to ping it. Nice damage boost. That shouldn't have not been a GA in. You could just like once again. You could literally just stand back here. Okay. You know that you know the what's called. You know that the Orisa will be wanting to push in right now. So you don't want to be kind of like GAing yourself in to make yourself a target to these guys, okay? You know that Cass is going to back out in a sec, so you play back. You play safe and just preemptive the cast come back to you, and you could just like play back here, okay? Love how you kind of like try to correct your position though, really, really nice. Let's get a lovely damage boost on the cast right now. You can push forward now, definitely. As he goes in really, really aggressive, so it's not even on you. At this point, just back out. Nice how you try to help your Life Weaver. Nice. Do that as a full slingshot to here. Because what you do is you end up kind of like just cancelling it because you're like a little bit scared. You were like 3/4 of the way there. As soon as you end up here, you can be in this room and it's going to make it so much harder for the soldiers to get you. So I like how obviously, you obviously you can't get to the Widow, so you're just like, okay, forget that. Love this GA up to here. Just make that a full slingshot into the room, okay? So you don't have to get back up to Widow, which is really, really nice. Love how you play back. Can't really do anything there. If you want to fight this Mercy, fight her kind of like here. Because I'd rather you win this Mercy 1v1. Because I know that you want to die quick, because, obviously, like, everyone's respawned and stuff like that. But if you want to take this 1v1, remember your angles and stuff. Take this Mercy 1v1 here, so it can obviously keep out of LOS like the soldier and everyone. If you win this 1v1, this is huge for the next team fight. Because remember, what's it called? This Mercy is now not going to be available for all these guys now for the next team fight, right? So you play this little like cover here, fight the 1v1. If you lose it, it doesn't really matter too much, but obviously if you win it, it's going to be huge for your team, basically. I was very upset about this Mercy. I mean, they were very aggressive. A bit rude as well, but anyways. They need the kill and everything, so it is what it is. But so, obviously we're going to respawn. Love how your soldier's waiting for you, very nice. Pop your Valk now. Pop your Valk. Pop your Valk. Pop your Valk. We should have popped Valk quicker here. Because if you pop your Valk, it gives the Ryan like the get-go to like start pushing forward. It also means obviously if you let your Ryan push forward, then you can then use your like extended beams and stuff to help your soldier right now. Because obviously you end up going with the kind of like the team. I don't actually agree with you going in to go and help the team here. I would actually prefer you if you did go with your soldier. It's just obviously he kind of like took this kind of like route round. You didn't end up going. Remember, Life Weaver is going to be there to help the Ryan. You take this off angle right now with the soldier, and it's going to be really, what's it called? It's going to be really, really strong, because he could just sit here with a damage boost, just absolutely, walk through these guys, because the Orisa has gotten so aggressive over here, okay? My Valk time is 100% an issue. For me, it's really difficult to decide when. I'll talk to you more about it when I see other Valks right now, Froggy. Nice. Love the GA. It's going res here. Really nice. I'd go straight to damage boosting your soldier here. The reason is because your Ryan's really, really healthy, and right now he's just doing his own little thing, basically. So you need to GA to your soldier here, and then I would actually just play my Valk on the point. The reason is because this Orisa is going to start, obviously, walking towards the point to try and, like, get it in and stuff like that. If you're pre-Valking around here and, like, playing with the soldier and damage boosting him, like, around here, up until, obviously, then the soldier comes to point, you can obviously help stall out some more, basically. But we need to help soldier a little bit sooner, though. When your Valk ends, be sure to flick yourself somewhere that's like out of the team fight kind of thing, because you're kind of like just ending your Valk and just like standing around basically. Either flick yourself up onto here or flick yourself over to here. You just want to be kind of like away from the Orisa basically. All right. Nice damage boost though. Nice. Now follow up with your soldier, because what's gonna happen is your soldier's gonna look for early pickoffs for the next team fight. You need to be with him. So you need to like either like GA yourself round and then GA like play under basically. You just want to be kind of like with your soldier right now instead of being with your Rhine. Because again, same thing, like you can't do anything kind of with your Rhine. Like that's Life Weaver's job to be with Rhine. Alright? Yeah, the panic here, just remember you could just like quickly just walk and just come down here. Alright? You don't need to like do like a weird GA for it or anything. Ooh, I don't like that res. Okay, let's talk about this. I feel as it all kind of like goes astray when we don't end up following the soldier, alright? Remember, soldier is our main blue beam target. Whenever you get up to masters level and stuff like that, right? You can just expect that your second support is going to be good, because you know they're also masters. They're going to be just as good as you. So that Life is going to be able to support the Rhine. Also, you having your blue beam on the Rhine is going to do nothing, because he's not in range to be able to swing at people or anything like that. So I want you to push forward with the soldier. If soldier dies, you back off with Life Weaver, okay? That is what it is. But anyways, we decided to take the position with Rhine. Obviously, we use his shield to go across. Really nice, okay? I want you, as soon as you see the soldiers like stop shooting you, I want you to GA to the Rhine and get yourself right the way back, or you just have to like quickly like walk yourself away. You end up kind of like panicking a little bit and then realizing where you are and then, you know, drop him. Now, I like this with the cast, but it's the same thing again. Play just a little bit more around, because obviously you know they're going to start pressuring. If cast falls, then you are already preemptive, like, you know, going away. Now, obviously he ends up falling. You see this Ashe, and I know you see this Ashe, like as soon as you come to res this, right, you know they're going to start pushing in. You are not going to get this res off at all. You just essentially need to go like work on your own survivability and go just like either use the Rhine to get to soldier, or you just GA straight to soldier basically. You just want to kind of get yourself back to soldier around here and just like help with the rain team fight. What you end up doing is obviously end up going for the res, and then it's just absolutely what's it called? Definitely a reaction time theme, which is the same thing as well. It's differences between Diamond and Masters lobbies. I feel as though there is a bit of a pace shift, which a lot of people aren't really like that used to. Alright, so Froggy, so main things at the moment, I feel as though like you're not trusting your second support enough, okay? Remember, when you're up at these ranks, okay, you can trust them. They are going to be just as good as you, so just allow them to do their own thing, and you just go in with your soldier. Obviously, then you can peel back if you need to, but I think definitely just, you know, go ahead and go forward with your soldier a little bit more, like with like your DPS. Be aggressive with them. Other than that, like Froggy, it's just a kind of like a pace thing that you're struggling with at the moment. It's very much I feel as though you're not very comfortable with the pace right now, which to be honest, like you can't fix straight away, unfortunately. It's just something that you develop over time. Alright, we'll keep going. So we have ourselves an Echo and a Soldier this time. So obviously main blue beam is probably going to be Echo whenever she boosts up, but then obviously Soldier's going to be there to damage boost really nicely. So love how you damage boost and hurt at the beginning. Cancel that GA just so we're not peeking the bridge, because a lot of times Widows will just peek this bridge. If you make it so you flick yourself up, even like the slightest up here, bam, your head's off, okay? So definitely just like cancel your GA, so then you're like, what's it called, you're not going to peek this high ground. You were streaming this game? Ooh, okay. That's how you recovered it though, but I definitely would have GA'd to her. Don't care about Ryan, okay? That's why I don't move my cam spawns on me, fair enough. Right, but Froggy, right? You know at this point in time, this Ryan is trolling, okay? And also, this is Life Weaver's job. He has a gigantic shield where he can just do his own thing. Allow Life Weaver to pull him back and heal him, and you go in with your Echo. You could just GA and then just sit up on this high ground, because then obviously the Echo will then, you know, start shooting through this window, or she'll start going somewhere else, basically. You just essentially want to be with her rather than helping your Rhine out right now. You don't need to be like helping him. Yeah, sure, you can put your beam on him while you rotate, completely fine. Love how you rotate around the back, by the way. Lovely damage boost and flick to heals. Very, very nice there, I will say. Very, very nice. I'd cry. I'd push up here though. Like as soon as you see your Echo go up high, you GA with her, because what's gonna happen is obviously she'll drop main as she is, so you could just follow up with her because she's looking for staggers right now. If she finds anyone that's below half HP and you know she has a she has her focus beam, you could just damage boost that and it will just rip through people. Get yourself some really nice staggers. I'll let my DPS die here. Yeah. Right now, it's not a necessity to have the 3 people on point, okay? There are some scenarios where it's like very, you know, like you need the 3 people on it. But right now, like, especially because your team are trying to push up and clear these staggers, it is completely fine if like 1 or 2 people are on the point. You don't need to be here right now, you need to be pushed up. But I'm really glad that you've understood that and you know that you should be pushed up with your DPS right now. Obviously, Echo ends up dying, it feels like your soldier ends up dying as well because of it. Nice heals obviously get him out, but yeah, we should have definitely been with our, with our Echo. Love how you don't like slingshot that or anything. Nice, oh, love that rotation. Sorry, I always love when people do this. In case people are like unaware of what Froggy's just done, by the way, Froggy has rotated and moved their head hitbox down and away from the enemy DPS. Really, really good if you're playing against snipers in order to protect your head hitbox. Really, really nice. Really well played. Nice rotation. Love how you stop it at the boxes. Nice GA again. Help the soldier. Okay, can't really do anything there because obviously it's getting focused. Love how you preemptively back off, but make sure it's not to the point it's under here. The reasoning is because you can hear the soldier and soldier's either going to be up in this window or is going to be here. So the safest spot for you to be is directly underneath him. So it's absolutely fine if you're not pushing the payload right now. Remember, you can win the team fight and then go and push the payload. You don't need to have someone on it like 24/7. So I would do this rotation down to here and then just start current just damage boosting your Orisa. Because if your Orisa wins this 1v1, obviously these guys are going to push back. It gives you a free res, okay? I started using the turning wave GA thing like you told me to, as you should, and it's absolutely amazing. Alright? So we'll keep going. So yeah, so obviously I would rotate directly to under to where you are right now. Love how you rotate back though, really nice. Nice heals onto Orisa, because obviously life move is not there. Nice, love how you go straight to the Echo wall, very, very nice. If we're safe, stay in that space. We're safe right now, we don't need to drop, stay here. Because you see how like us dropping now has made us so much more like vulnerable to like maybe like the Orisa and stuff like that. What we could do here is we can, we could chill up here. Oh, Echo's pushing forward, that's fine. I could just GA, flick myself up here. Hey, I'm on like another nice piece of high ground, okay? On this map, the high grounds are so good just to be able like to, you know, like utilize and use basically. So what you want to do is you essentially just want to be using these high grounds some more, okay? Also with kind of like the team comp that they have, you can just literally crouch behind these like pieces of cover and stuff, like especially with like the Orisa and everything. You can literally just like, you can just crouch behind the signs and stuff. Keep going, nice res. Obviously Echo goes in like really aggressively there and ends up dying for. Froggy. just the yeah says it all. Right, let's rewatch this. So obviously we talked about staying up on the high grounds, right? Remember to keep a track on them on the kill feed, right? So obviously Echo goes in and you decide to go for the res. That is completely fine because obviously she gets headshot, completely fine. Right.
Never die for a price.
Think to yourself right now, are you and your Life Weaver at risk? And are you wanting this to be a one team fight? No, because right now these guys are just going to do like what I like to call a soft reset, okay? They're not going to be like fully resetting with people like dying and stuff like that, but they are wanting to soft reset and walk backwards. You can essentially spend this time just pushing the payload. Push the payload with your Life Weaver when your Orisa like re-peaks, and obviously, you know, you can help her out right now. Right now, this is a very much a wasted Valk from your Froggy, okay? Be sure to kind of, you know, think of the momentum of the team fight right now and think to yourself, okay, how many picks has the enemy team got? How many picks have we got kind of thing? Whenever I play, I'm like, I wish I had like a little eye cam or something because I would love to kind of show you guys how much I look at the kill feed. I'm constantly looking at that kill feed whenever someone gets killed or whenever anything happens, because it's more information for you to take in without having to peek anything or anything, right? I thought the enemy was closer, so I just tried to adjust in case they pushed, but clearly not. But even then, Froggy, like, we don't need to be popping back. Like, if they're going to be, if they're going to be coming close, just back off a tiny bit, and then bam, G yourself up onto these high grounds again. Alright? Wait, so we end up Valken. Remember, we don't have res because we've just used it. I feel as though you wanted to go at res as well. Remember, we've just used it. We don't need to GA here. It's actually more useful if you're on the point here, basically. So if you just once again, if you just play on this point, it's 2 people on the point. You rotating around here is not giving you any better cover or anything. Just play around here again. Do you see how you playing here now it's opening this angle to the soldier compared to if we just played here? If we play here, we're not opening an angle to anyone unless if obviously we walk forward. You playing on this side is opening this angle, okay? So I want you to just once again stay on the side, allow yourself to push this payload, and then carry on what's it called? Carry on going. Keep going. Obviously we end up GA ourselves back under, which is completely fine. Make that cancel GA and stay under because you can hear the soldier, so you know the soldier was on this side, right? And then you can hear like the soldier above you and stuff like that, right? You can just play down here, cancel your GA, and then, oh, my soldier's going to be visor, and obviously he'll start walking forward. Then you can go and assist with his visor, okay? Because right now, once again, we're doing a random rotation that we don't need to. We're so much more safer if we stay here, okay? Do you see how we've ended up making ourselves a threat by, what's it called? By, like, GAing over there, because the Arista knows that you've used your GA. We don't need to go in here. Arista is completely fine where she is, and we don't need to be kind of like going in to go and like help her, because right now you GAing in is going to make yourself like a really bad target basically. So you can essentially just once get play back, play with your soldier, and then wait until it's like a little bit more safer or something to go and help your Arista. Remember, Lifeweaver's tree is up. This is a huge amount of healing, and also Lifeweaver has a better distance to be able to heal people from compared to you. Okay, keep going. Nice rotation up onto the high. Okay, I like the rotation. Really, really good initiative to obviously, you know, use this to get out of LOS of the Bob, okay? When you hear this visor and you see it, play your life, okay? Because you, like, it's better for your team right now because guess what? Nobody's gonna touch this payload. Nobody's gonna touch this at all, okay? So, you essentially just crouch. You come back here. You can, while the visor's going on, make this rotation if you want to as well to go and help these guys, or you could just stay up crouched here. It's completely up to you, but I would crouch, okay? Play your own life. Just like trust that your team's gonna kill this visor without you, and then go in to go and help your team right now, because right now, no, like I'll play it and nobody's gonna touch this payload. You could get a very easy cap here and then go and help your team after you've capped, okay? Be sure that we're just like looking at kind of like where the enemy team is and think to ourselves, can they actually contest this, or am I okay just to kind of like play a little bit more passive? Because if we play passive and then wait for the Arista to obviously, you know, start bumping about with a little like spinny shield, you can then GA in to like here and then help this Arista try to get the soldier at the end, okay? But we'll keep going. So we'll just have to wait for the respawn, and then we'll get back in. At least you've managed to respawn with your DPS though, which is really good. But it is, so go with your soldier here, very nice. My main thing here is if you're playing a little bit too close, make sure that we're playing back here instead of like, you know, because right now if you're peeking this, people appear from this, like from nowhere, it feels like from this high ground, right? So I would definitely just play a little bit more back, play a little bit more here, just in case someone peeks, and obviously you can just play back here, okay? Nice heals. Obviously end up pushing forward. Love how you use the bunny hop. Really, really nice movement there instead of a slingshot. Lovely. Lovely bunny hop. Nice. I was just about to say, look at your echo. Nice. Obviously, you realize that the Lifeweaver can heal. Very nice. Lovely bunny hop again. Instead of just really focusing on being with your soldier right now, I would actually GA into your echo, right? The reasoning is because you've killed their Arista, so they're like going to be scared. They're going to start backing off because they're like, oh my gosh, like, you know, you just killed my, what's it called? You killed my tank, right? So because you were like back here. You had LOS of the Echo. You go in with the Echo. You can just cancel your J here, of course, as well if you want to. Just cancel your J, like maybe like here-ish. But, you know, be aggressive with your Echo. If Echo gets a few damage boosted, you know, things off, she could definitely kill another support, so it's someone else here, while the Mercy is rezzing. So I would definitely like be a little bit more aggressive here and go in with the Echo. Remember, you know where your soldier is as well. If you need to back off or rotate, then you know obviously where the soldier is. But I would definitely take that little bit more of a risk here and go in aggressive. Obviously, she ends up getting pulled away, which is not the best because I would prefer her to be aggressive there, especially with how low people were, but it's alright. Let's get a lovely bunny hop. Nice trying to save our heals. Really, really nice. Push forward with that. Lovely, lovely decision making here. The reason, by the way, in case people don't understand why, you want to try and push forward with the Echo ults as much as you can, because damage boosting Echo when she's ulting obviously gives the echoed ultimate copy thing quicker. It's really complex, but essentially it allows the Echo to get the duplicated copy ults quicker. Yeah. So yeah, so you want to be able to go. You do want to be pushed up. Love your decision making here, so obviously go forward with that. Just remember, as you're doing this, try to, you know, think to yourself, okay, where is my soldier still going to be? Because as soon as she's as soon as she's out of like echoed ultimate or like echoed form and stuff like that, we want to be with soldier. And also, on just in case our soldier gets attacked, we also want to know where he is. So just be sure that we're still looking around to see where our soldier is right now. Nice. You don't need to damage boost Bob here because obviously you can see like whenever Bob gets released, obviously he'll just go in like a straight trajectory, like straight forward. So as soon as you can see that trajectory and know that he's not going to be, you know, doing anything useful, don't follow him. I'd be a bit silly here.
I need help.
I love it. But yeah, we would be a little bit more useful, obviously being on the point right now. You would have got this point in. I know it's really, really cute, you know, to be like a little bit silly with the Bob, right? If you were on the point with Life Weaver right now and then you popped your Val, you would have capped this already. But it's alright, I'll see obviously what you do. Lovely damage boost in the visceral, and you end up capping it anyways, which is really, really great. Trying to rizzle Bob goes wrong. It's unfortunate that Bob doesn't like wave at like everyone though. Bob only waves at Ash, which is like a little bit what's it called? I don't really like. But anyways, Bob is more important. I mean, to be fair, Bob is cute though, to be fair. But anyways, so once again, it's kind of like the same thing, Froggy. It's very much your pace, which is something that comes with time. So just my biggest piece of advice for you right now, Froggy, is definitely just play the game more. And try, when you're playing, to be like really thinking and think to yourself, okay, what's going to be coming up next? What can I help damage boost? What, like, how am I going to be the most effective, okay? So sad when he didn't wave. Yeah, he only waves to Ash. And it's like, really? Like, anyways, we'll keep going. Okay, so at the beginning here, I would be damage boosting Soldier. The reason is because Soldier does more damage over the range compared to Echo. Then when Echo will like fly up or like maybe like throw some stickies and damage boost her. But right now you'll be more effective damage boosting your Soldier. Obviously he's got heal pad down, so love how you don't decide to damage boost him or anything. Really, really nice. Nice heals. Love how you just letting your Life Weaver heal Junk Queen as well. I do like a small J in just to make sure you got your beam on your Soldier and then get back out here. But yeah. Keep going. Nice rotation. Very, very nice. Love how you're looking down though, just in case. Very, very nice. Ooh, okay. Okay, we get a little bit lost here, okay? Let's quickly go back. So, like this damage boost. Like that rotation. Obviously, we just go and help Echo. Very, very nice. I would have just made that kind of like a GA and then just drop into this high ground, by the way, just to avoid you doing this like little second GA, but it's fine. Obviously, we had to slingshot ourselves back over. Nice. Okay, I love how we are looking. Really, really great. Now, obviously, we cancel the GA, and then we realize, obviously, our Jungle Queen falls, okay? We are not going to be able to say that Jungle Queen when she goes into a room of 3 and our Life Weaver's not looking at her or doing anything, right? This is just your Jungle Queen on a little, like, suicide mission, I guess, right? So you play here, like just play on here. Obviously you can go and help your Echo if you need to, but right now your safety is playing up here like with your Soldier or being up like with your Echo and stuff, okay? Make sure that we're staying in that safety and we're not trying to risk stuff that we don't need to, okay? Because then we end up kind of like being stuck about. We're like, oh my gosh, right? Remember your soldier is still above you. He's still there, okay? Nice damage boost here. Nice. Can't do anything for your life weaver. He jumped in too early. That's not on you. Okay, I like how you're playing in this room, right? But I think definitely play more in the room, like hug towards this like plant basically. Just because you don't want to be kind of like peeking this window because obviously you'll take damage and stuff. So the best job that you can do right now is just literally just hugging this like little plants basically and just like play around here, okay? Obviously Life Weaver dashes in, he did it too early. That's completely not on you if he dies. It's alright. But it's really nice obviously, you know, you're holding this high ground with the soldier right now. Really nice. You're able to kind of drop him round to be on the other high ground. You don't need that super jump. Same thing, we don't need to GA here. We could, once again, we are so safe where we are right now. If we're safe, stay in that space. Right now, we are very, very safe where we are. Remember, if soldier drops forward as well, all we have to do is drop and GA. Like, it's not like we need to be with him with our beam on 24/7, okay? If the soldier, like, you know, walks forward and stuff like that, we can just drop main and then just drop below to follow him up, okay? Remember, if we're safe, stay in that space. My soldier's doing well. I was doubting staying with him, which is why I'm kind of jumpy. Right now, you are doing the absolute correct thing of staying with him. Because if he's, like, using his visor... Also, like, if you guys just don't die, which you won't do if you stay very safe where you are and the soldier just doesn't do anything stupid. If you guys stay safe, what will happen is the Junk Queen will get back along with, like, the Echo and the Life Weaver. This provides such a really strong off angle because, obviously, they're going to have to turn around for you guys. I would stick it out with your soldier here. This is really, like, really... good decision making. Alright. Obviously nice. Same thing again. Safe, stay in that space. Okay, so we can see the torb now. Nice. How are we going to rotate for that? Very nice. Nice. Valk. Okay, let's talk about this. We should have Valked sooner. Let's go back and I'll tell you where we should have Valked. So save again with the unnecessary GA. Okay, so we see Torb. Nice ping. I would have, yeah, so we back off. Really nice. Valk. As soon as you get Valk here, you want to Valk. The reasoning is because right now your Life Weaver is still not back, yet your team want to take out this, you know, your team want to do this team fight. If your team win this team fight, that's it, it's won. Okay? So, as soon as you get your Valk, you Valk. You can then play here. And all you have to do is just obviously, you know, keep an eye on your soldier to make sure he wins against this Torb, but also be sure that you're helping out your Echo and be sure that you're helping out your Junker Queen right now. Because right now you want these guys to stay alive as well, so you can, you know, clear these guys up. Because right now you are the only support, you know, Life Weaver's gone. So as soon as you get Valk, pop your Valk, split heals between these two guys, and then keep on going. I flipped out about nearly dying to the turret here because I was so low. So let's talk about it as well because we could have had some better decision making. Okay, so obviously we end up popping the Valk late, which I think ends up, obviously, you know, the thing ends up dying. With this res, drag it down and around because you have such good movement with res, and this payload has like this nice little like lower bit, right? Instead of just being in straight LOS of the Zarya, take the res and move it around here, and then what you do is you just GA into the turret. You know where the turret is because the turret put the turret down, okay? And you know for the kill feed, the turret hasn't been killed. Your best and safest bet right now is to GA to your soldier, but then flick yourself either up into this room or you flick yourself into this room. So then you're out and what's it called? You're out of the way of this turret, okay? But we keep going. Nice heals from your Life Weaver as well. Go with your team. You need to commit here with your DPS. The reason is because your Life Weaver is there and ready to be with your Jungle Queen right now. So you use your end of your Valk to commit with your DPS right now. You can then commit with this Echo to try and get rid of this Baptiste. And then you have such a good off angle once again with your DPS right now. We need to commit with them at the end of this Valk instead of just being with your tank. Remember, your tank has the Life Weaver, alright? Nice GA in. Like, if you GA through the Torb, what's it called? If you GA through, like, the Torb ultimate and stuff like that, it's completely fine. I have commitment issues. I love it, Froggy. But yeah, no, so the main thing with that one is very much, you just need to kind of like remember where stuff is and like remember what's going on and everything and know who's going to be alive, okay? I wanted you to pop your Valk a lot earlier there so you were able to like support everyone. And then just obviously remember where the tormentor is after you needed to res and stuff like that, alright? And then just commit with your DPS, definitely.
Well, should your
The last fight before we lose this over for me, I feel. Alright. Keep going. I'll skip it forward. Oh. So Junker Queen just in my face. But it's obviously still keep going. I'd push forward with your Ashe here because obviously Ashe is there first. Nice, obviously, you know, you're with your Echo right now. Really nice. Really nice heals, obviously, well, you know, so she doesn't want to hold. She doesn't end up, like, being pressured. Nice GA across. Nice heals onto Echo. Nice heals onto Ashe here as well. Nice. I love your balance of beams right now. Okay, that's fine. You made a really good thing of that. Okay. I was quickly pause. Okay, you made a really good like what's it called? Decision here. Let's quickly go back because I want to talk about this. So I liked your balancing of the beams with these two right now and like playing your cover and everything was really nice. Okay, love this little cancel GA so you're able to get forward towards your Ashe. Really nice. Okay, now like how you have helping your Echo here right now. Obviously, you end up going to go and help Ashe and then she ends up getting pulled back. Completely fine, does not matter. You made the best out of a bad scenario and GA'd yourself back. Okay, at this point now, you now need to ping this sim turret, like, teleporter thingy-majiggy, right? Because obviously Sim's gonna come forward with like sim turrets and start focusing your Ashe, right? So you need to ping this and be like, hey, like there's gonna be a sim here. Love how you drop away. Obviously Echo falls, but honestly, I don't think that's your problem. The reason is because you're trying to protect the Ashe from the sim. So this is completely not your fault, actually. I think I tried to ping but didn't show up. But it's alright. But no, honestly, like, you did the right thing here of trying to help your Ashe with the, what's it called? With the sim. This is not your fault that the Echo dies here. Oh. Nice res. I would have, like, we end up obviously, you know, failing the super jump. We don't need to super jump there, right? Remember, your Jungle Queen is, like, really far in right now. Like, she's committed to this team fight. So everyone's going to be, like, really aggressive towards your Jungle Queen and stuff like that. They're all going to be, like, distracted. That basically just gives you a free res. We don't need to do anything, like, special or, like, fancy with the res or anything. We just need to res, okay? Obviously, like, let's quickly rewind this because I'm a little bit lost after the res. I feel so bad for life of using this platform. I know, bless him. So she falls. That's completely fine, okay? Res now. That should just been a straight res, right? And then as we J out, we then need to go and help out Lifeweaver, okay? But I feel as though this all kind of comes to you taking too long to try and do this res, right? When you're getting up to the higher ranks, Froggy, you want to try and just do your res. It's either you do the res instantaneously or you have to wait until a very safe opportunity to res. They're like the only two times you can res when, you know, you're in like GM and everything like that. Or like you're like the higher ranks essentially. So do this res like literally as soon as you can, like straight away. Peel yourself away and then go and help your Lifeweaver, okay? We'll keep going. Obviously, Echo's going to die there as well. That's fine. We need to start backing out a little bit here. Nice, we're already doing that. Obviously, we see the Orisa. Completely fine. Nice. Play on top of the bus here. Very nice. Lovely. Lovely positioning there, Froggy. I like that. Oh, we end up dropping a little bit though. Like, remember, like, as soon as like you see this Orisa and everyone like start backing off, you are definitely going to be, what's it called? You're going to be safe right now, so you can just stay on this high ground a little bit more, okay? So we don't need to be, like, dropping so much here now. We're completely, like, safe now, so we can, like, go back to our Ashe. Love how you use your, obviously, your Zarya's get back, though. Really nice. Nice. That should have just been a Jade Bunny hop, though. Okay, if you wanted to flank with this Ashe, let go of your blue beam, because this blue beam will give you guys away, and obviously, you can hear it as well. So, let go of the blue beam now, and just go on the flank. Nice. I love how you just do that. Nice heals. Obviously, we end up, like, you know, playing away, which is really nice. Nice. I like this vault. Oh, wait. Okay. I like this. I like this vault, Froggy. This is it. This is a This is a good Valk. I like this one. This is probably your best Valk so far, Froggy, I will say. I'm going to be honest with you. This is like your best Valk so far, okay? So obviously, you know, we end up kind of flanking with the Ashe. My only thing is like, obviously they will be kind of like playing on these stairs and stuff like that. So what's going to still be like one step back and like be sure that we're just like playing back here so we don't end up taking that damage. Nice heals though, obviously onto Ashe. We go to pop the Valve. Nice. Love how you then go and focus on the Echo. This is where it turns a bit south though, okay? At this point, you have to realize that the Sim's going to start to get really, really high charged. And we need to also be helping our Life Weaver because of these Sim turrets, okay? So, you've already committed with your Echo. That's really, really great. Now, just hover above this point and help heal these guys. Because what you end up doing is I feel as though you just end up don't putting your beam on any of them. You just end up kind of damage boosting your Echo. Nice heals though. Obviously, she ends up like dying. Nice res. Nice. Nice. Don't be rushing to get to your Echo here, because I feel as though you just end up kind of like just jumping onto the point. And remember, the Sim's still in here, right? Still, like, you have to kind of realize at this point, okay, Echo's like really committed in. Just play back and play with your Ashe right now. You don't need to be like coming onto the point, okay? Keep going. We do not need to be like with Zarya right now. It's the same thing again where we can once again, we could just be up here with our Ashe. And if we do need to go and help Zarya, we could just walk a bit forward and then just like jiggle peek like this. We're making such a kind of like a risk that we don't need to take right now. Zarya's going to have bubbles. She also has Life Weaver back now. Life Weaver can pull back if needed to as well, right? So you end up just taking this risk that you don't really need to. Remember, you know that the Bastion is going to be in here, right? So we essentially could just, what's it called? Just play up with the Ashe. So as it happens, you just end up get taken out right now with the life. You see how the Life Weaver just pulled back the Zarya, right? We could definitely just play up on the high ground with the Ashe there. Alright? We'll keep going. Obviously, unfortunately, your team did lose team fight, but you guys also tick, which is really, really great. We'll keep it going. Nice peel for Echo. Just same thing again. Obviously, we don't want to be like jumping back when we know that she wants to engage. We need to be like with Echo a little bit like more there, but it's alright. Nice heals. Don't G yourself in right now because everyone's going to be spamming out this corridor, right? Put your beam onto your Echo and do a wall bounce around instead of walking through. It'll be safer for you. Nice. Really good crouching and positioning here, though. This is really, really great. Instead of flicking yourself up into the air like this, I want you to GA just straight forward and then just sit here. Because you want to try and limit the amount that you're peeking the enemy team right now, but obviously you still want to be with the Echo. So instead of like flicking yourself up, just kind of like GA yourself forward kind of thing. And if you TP behind, and the right here is still a little bit deaf because I'm ill. Oh, bless. Froggy, but it's alright. I feel it would, but because Bastion's shots against the wall. I love it. Lovely, lovely here though. Nice. Help your Echo though. Help your Echo. Remember, Echo is still like going to be your main blue beam right now. So just make sure that we're still helping her out towards the end. But really, really nice Froggy again. Obviously, end up capping it, which is really, really good. We need to push forward now, right? Quick little tip, because I feel as though you're going to sit on this payload now, right? This payload pushes by itself all the way up until the capture point here, right? So push up forward. If you guys can pick off someone early, they do not get a recontest and you win, okay? So do not go and touch this payload. Don't go do anything with this payload because it will like move by itself for a second, right? Allow it to move by itself and push up with these guys, okay?
Hurry or we lose.
You can see how close it was. But imagine if we were pushed up with Bastion right now. Imagine if we were like pushed up like with our Bastion and we were doing stuff with our Bastion. Right now, this payload moves by itself. You do not need to be with anyone here. You don't need to have any extra people on. It's not going to move any quicker. We can res. Nice. Oh. Nice bout. Nice contest. I'm still watching this entire thing and then comment afterwards, alright? I'm gonna wait. Okay. Let's go back. Go back even further. Okay. It all starts from this. Could have gone back into the room. Right. Let's talk this step by step, Froggy, because first of all, your first mistake is waiting for this payload, right? Remember, the payload obviously pushes itself all the way over to here, and having more people on it will not, will not make this payload push any quicker or anything. So, you need to be pushed up here. You need to be with your Bastion. So I'm gonna walk through where I'd be. So this would be a GA, but obviously the camera doesn't go quick enough, right? This would be a straight GA out. We damage this Echo. Obviously, Echo goes in aggressive. That is completely fine because obviously we start playing point. We go for this res. This is a nice res, I will say. I like how you do it inside. Really nice. This should have been a GA out. Because right now, everyone's just going to really focus the Life Weaver. If you go up, there's going to be Sim turrets. Because obviously Sim's going to set up turrets like preemptively ready on the point. So this should be just be a GA out. Play your life right now. So GA here. Oh, Life Weaver dies. Okay, we can't do anything about that, but we are safe. We're not taking damage from the Sim turrets. We can then go back in, GA ourselves like around here somewhere, and then go and help one of these guys, like go and help the Zarya or go and help the Bastion, right? Love how you go to go and damage the seal, and we like pop Valk as soon as we can. Very nice. We go to Koala Contest. Really nice. Lovely damage boost here. All goes off. I love how you play away. Okay, I'm going to play it like in your view now. Love how you play away. Nice contest. I would have done this though as like a GA down and then crouch up, because remember you can also like you can still press crouch and go straight up, like vertically upwards during your Valks and stuff, just so you're like not peeking, and you can also keep your beam onto your Zarya. I would, you know how you do this like mini super jump right now? You do that mini super jump onto the high ground. Because right now there's nobody up here that can contest you, unless of course you will like walk forward to the Baptiste right now. So you need to like just do a vertical super jump up onto this high ground, because right now you're doing this mini super jump that's just going to be in direct LOS of the Bastion still. This is not getting you any better positioning. Remember, use super jump to position, so use your super jump to reposition rather than positioning, okay? All you have to do is just walk back a tiny bit more and just super jump yourself so you're like fully up onto the high ground, all right? So I'm going to play it where I would be. I avoid the Bastion ult because I'm up here. Still help damage with Zarya. Help her up. Obviously she ends up falling. Sim ends up going up. To be fair, I don't think this is your fault that you end up losing that last team fight, Froggy, because, you know, the Sim wall goes up and there's just not enough damage. Obviously, Life Weaver's going to die anyways due to the thing. But honestly, Froggy, a really strong VOD still, I will say. You have definitely improved some more. You're definitely a lot more capable now, which is really, really great, okay? I love your beam management. Really, really great. Your reses were good as well. I enjoyed them, especially how nice and cover they were, and you were like waiting for the best opportunity. Really, really nice. Valks need a bit of work though, and obviously we talked about Valks, you know, here and there, wherever we needed to, basically. So that was really, really great. Your main thing right now, Froggy, is I want you just to play more. Because the more you play in these faster situations, the quicker you will get used to, your brain will get used to playing in those fast scenarios, so you'll be able to make those decisions a little bit quicker, a little bit better, alright? Because I feel as though that's the main thing you are struggling with right now, is kind of like preempting stuff. Like, it's essentially like you're struggling with like knowing what's going to be coming next really quickly, basically, okay? So I want you to be kind of like thinking, okay, what's going to happen next, or where are people going to be, where are people normally going to be, and that kind of stuff, and build up upon that. But with that, Froggy, a really, really strong VOD, alright? Thank you so much to everyone on YouTube as well as on Twitch that have been watching this. Once again, you guys can get your own VOD views, leave with 5,000 channel points. I do them on Twitch on Mondays, but also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. But if I guess so much watching, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye!